Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today. Another episode of Hollerin with Hollenbeck. Super excited. We're ready to roll. You're already going. I'm just starting the intro right now. He hasn't even hit the seat yet, and he's about to hit the seat. He's getting set up right now. You guys, go to Cole Street. Hit up Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street. Get 50% off. Wear your hoodies. What are you talking about? Look at the top. Top shelf. Top shelf, bro. You can delete some CLs. There's plenty of CLs there for you to delete.
I only drink. Hello, everybody. I only drink CLs in the bottle.
Well, too late. Too bad.
But I did see a 22 is still reserve in there.
Well, that's actually Jamie Roberts to me. That's a gift. He's on.
Wow.
Yeah. So sorry, that's a gift to me.
That's impressive.
You can't touch that. But
I
anyway,
do not want to touch that.
Go hit up Bordeaux Wine Bar. Get $2 off your drink. First drink. Check yourself in, and then also Mazatlan. Go to Lost Beach as well, and go say hi to Joey and Kristen. Say what up. Give them some deuces, and go support. Appreciate you guys supporting us too with the whole. You guys give us the gift card and everything
It's not really me. It's her because I always tell her no.
Yeah, I know. I'm there. They're witnessing it. Yeah, so
I'm just kidding.
How you doing, man?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Good. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
We're getting there, and then also happy March Madness.
Pumped.
Got your bracket filled out?
Men's and women's.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Degenerate if you're gambling on the women's NCAA.
Dude, the thing about the bracket this year is there's legit no rhyme or reason. There's no true crazy standout. They're all up in the air, and March Madness is already nuts.
It's already nuts, anyways.
Already,
yes.
You can't. There's never been a perfect bracket ever. I mean, until this year with me.
Which is going to be you. You entered it. You're going to win the $1 billion. Are we going to join the Full Buddy Cast group on ESPN? You can still have time.
That's weird. I didn't know anything about it, but yeah.
I post on Facebook, but you can get on there right now. Do you use CBS or ESPN?
I think we did CBS.
Okay, well, ESPN, if you just do one, just import it in. But it's just go to the Full Buddy Cast, link it, and then the password is Full Buddy 2023. And
let me guess. What happens if you win?
You get $50 gift card to your choice of either Cole Street Brewery, Mazatlan, or Bordeaux Wine Bar. $50 gift card.
Okay. Okie dokie.
What were you thinking?
I don't know.
You're about to make fun of me. You're setting it up. You did a little bump set spike.
I wasn't.
And then
I was just curious.
I got above. Boom. Got above the net.
I was curious what you had for me.
Write it down for free. Sign up for free.
Okay.
So anyway, get in on that. Who do you got? Who's your little teaser? Who's your final four? Do you think? Or do you want to reserve it a little bit?
Reserve that.
Okay. Do you have your champion? Can you at least say your champion? Who you think is going to go?
I'm reserving that as well.
How about this one? Who do you think is going to go far? Can you just say that? It doesn't mean that they're champion. Final four. Wazoo in the women's.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
That's all I'm giving you, dude.
I don't care about the women's bracket.
You should.
I should.
You should. That's all I'm giving you, though.
Okay. All right. Are you going to transition and then play it next year? Do you still have 4 years?
Did you hear what Trump said?
I don't know what it is.
He said something the other day, if I was a coach, it was I watched the thing on it today. If I was a coach, I would just coach a women's basketball team and have all men on it. And he goes, I don't like LeBron James, but I'd tell him he's on my team, and we'd go undefeated for 5 years. I was like, oh boy.
There's no way he said that.
I'm dead serious.
There's a lot. Have you seen this? I believe that you saw something. Have you seen the deep fakes lately?
No,
dude. Deep fakes AI is insane.
I'm being real with you. I don't spend a ton of time on social media.
But what are you on Twitter, Instagram? What are you usually on?
I just look at Instagram when I'm downtime a little bit, but it's legit on a big day, maybe 20 minutes a day. I'm not on there.
Scroll on Instagram. Where do you get your news from?
Fox News, Tucker Carlson every night, baby.
Every night, just sit down, pop some drinks. Just
after a long day, pour myself some suds, kick up feet, watch some Tucker.
This is the best. This is the best audio podcast for visuals that we can possibly give. So I'm gonna describe it. I'm gonna rate your Tucker Carlson dumb face. You know where he asks a question where he's like, oh, that's an 8. You got those eyebrows.
He brings
it together.
The scrunch
Asks
in.
the question. He goes, huh?
He's so legit. I love him. He's legit. I like it. I like it because he's real. We're not getting any fake news. We're not getting any BS. We're getting frickin' what's going on.
Gotcha.
Oh, you can't comment on that.
No, I listen.
You got two TVs in your living room. One's like MSNBC and one's like CNN.
No.
And then you got NPR in the background.
No, I'm usually ESPN on the right hand side, left side playing video games, but or I'm watching Survivor because I'm watching all the seasons of Survivor. I love Survivor.
Serious?
I'm on a kick right now, dude.
That's your show right now.
That is my show. Jamie and I are just streaming. I even paid the Paramount rather than $5.99 a month at $9.99, so I don't have to
excuse me?
I don't have to $9.99. I don't have to watch any ads. I could just cruise right through. Throw a little Cheers episode every once in a while too.
Oh, yeah?
Just kind of like sprinkle that in.
Do you think it's Sean McDonald every time you do that because your song?
Because I forgot about the song and then I watched the song, or it was actually the other day.
That's actually pretty good that you came up with that. I don't know how, but he used to be a rapper. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I forgot
the rapper. I'd hit the X, Y, and square. How about you, man? Did you? Hey, we all had garage bands back in the day. We all had I'm gonna be a rap artist for a moment, crisscross, inside out, whatever. Did you have a name for yourself, or is it a band?
No name, dude. We were like a straight when I was a little kid, grew up on Martine Street, right by Redlands.
Yeah.
Right across the street from me, my best buddy was just a little guy, Nick Thompson.
Okay.
He's legit in a band right now.
Vegas, the Vegas,
in Vegas
guy. Yeah.
Plays for the Acid Sisters. Acid Sisters.
I was going to say. Thank you for clarifying that.
But when we were kids, he lived right across, not directly across the street, over to the left one, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that's kitty corner.
So he had a little house was teeny, but upstairs there's a loft in there, essentially where his bedroom was just, not very big in there, but it was cool. And so he had a guitar. No strings on it, no nothing. But
there's air guitar in it?
Like a real electric guitar, but no strings, no amps, no nothing. And he would legit, both of us had old school record players, like vinyl. And we had all of our parents' old vinyl. I wish I still had it.
Oh, yeah.
Aerosmith, Kiss, all that stuff. And he was, obsessed with, Kiss. So we'd just be up there, doing, Beth, which is Kiss, their ballads and stuff. We'd just be
So what were you? Were you lead singer? What were you? Rocking the drums on the pillows?
I was a little bit of everything, bro.
Like what?
Never guitar though.
Never guitar. You never lead. You couldn't.
He had the guitar. It was his.
You were slapping the bass a little bit.
No, I didn't even know what a bass was at that time. But I was drums mostly. Drums.
So
there's
drums
two
guy.
of us, so it was we were multiple,
And so
I was the guy in Vegas that you see with a bucket and 7 instruments. But it was all air though, except for him. He had actual guitar.
But it was also air guitar in a sense.
But I will say this. That was the only time we did that. That was a kick we did for a long time. Just listen to tunes and pretend we were
just rock out.
Yeah. But when I was playing in Denver,
okay,
the whole team, except for a few guys, but a whole 99% of the team, we were all in apartments in a huge complex, really nice apartments, Olympic sized pool, barbecues, you name it, clubhouse, the whole nine. But we would go. We had 5 of us, and we would play Rock Band.
Oh yeah, on the Xbox or PlayStation.
And my dude Aaron Hosack he played at Minnesota, and we had the same agent, so we've known each other for years and years. But he was there, and I was there, and he's like, "Bro, come on, let's play was it called Rock Band?"
Yeah, Rock Band. Yeah.
Rock Band. And so I was
you were on the guitar?
No, I was drums.
Okay.
I was drums, and somebody was a singer. I can't remember who was a singer. Somebody was a singer. I think it was Rashad Floyd who was a singer, and he's a huge. He ended up starting a company. He shoots commercials and does videos for major players like LeBron, all these guys.
Wow.
Right now, and then we had a whole band.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And so literally a text would come out and just be band practice, let's go. And like somebody would show up with like a 30-pack of like Keystone Light because we're in Denver.
Yeah.
And we just start drinking beers and go like a couple nights a week. And I was like,
just 3 hours of just
yeah, but we all had nicknames.
Sweat
We all had
drenching.
nicknames. And they're like, what's your nickname? I'm like, Cabbage.
That's a great nickname. Cabbage. I love it. That's good.
I mean, that's my band name.
That was your band. Yeah, right. But no, I think that should be your real name.
No.
Guys, get on Facebook and just.
You know what I'd like to do, actually? I'd like to tell everybody, because if I'm not mistaken, you just went to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And I actually looked this up earlier today because it came across my feed at one point, like as I was looking at Instagram for the short time that I ever do.
Yeah.
And you were in Vegas with your brother and your cousin, and it looked like you were holding a 12-ounce coffee in your hand, and it looked like you guys were at a retirement home. Or like an art ceremony or something.
We were at the Rio.
And I was like, wow, Vegas must be intimidated right now. These three are going ham.
I gotta look at this picture.
No,
because I
three.
did edit it. I was looking a little weird.
I was like, these three are. Oh, you edited it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you look slim.
Yeah, no, I didn't edit that. Well, here's the thing: the angle of my legs, because they used the picture of where I got it from his sister.
Trav paid also $9.99 for the the app that makes him look that you can body contour.
Oh no, okay. So this wasn't at the Rio.
It looks like your cousin has a whiskey in his hand or something.
Yeah, he was. He definitely had a whiskey.
You have a coffee, and Adam has a paintbrush.
Yeah, I had a hot cocoa from that like with peppermint schnapps and some Baileys.
Oh
in it.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like my look. I mean, my tits, dude. I was # no bra, dude. I got some boobs, man. I got some like pecs, bro. You would
Pecs or tits?
about the same.
Man, boobs.
When you let the pecs go, they turn into tits.
So like I have pecs.
Yeah, but you kind of got the same thing I got going on.
No,
You
I
kind of
don't.
let them go a little bit. Where now they're kind of like hanging.
No, I don't.
You could tie them up, throw them over your shoulder like a.
Not a chance.
I'm just joking. But anyway, yes. Vegas.
How was it? I mean, we talk about this every other freaking episode.
We do.
Because
Well,
you're
that's
there
because
every
we
week.
get together. But hey, I canceled the April trip. That's how bad it went.
You're gonna be pissed about this.
Why?
I haven't told anybody this. I literally just got this text as I was pulling in your driveway. My business partner, Troy.
Yeah.
My business partner was like, "Hey,
Oh gosh.
because the construction expo is
yeah,
in
it's
Vegas
going on right now. Yeah.
So, and we went at the last one before COVID, long time ago.
Shout out Dean Stoneburner, who's there right now. Longtime listener. Keep going. Part of the Rossi posse. Keep going.
If he doesn't have a bottle of Chablis on his belt loop right now, I'll never talk to him again.
Anyway, we should FaceTime him on this. Anyway, we'll keep going. Keep going.
No, so he just hits me up. He's like, "Hey," and we're looking for new trucks right now, a new truck or maybe two, and he knows damn well that there's vac trucks in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he also likes to gamble.
Ooh, okay. So it's okay. All right. I like this guy's.
So he just hits me
I
and
like
he
his
goes,
jib already.
he just hits me as I'm pulling in your driveway. Hey, you think they have vac trucks at the construction expo? And I'm like, are you serious? We were there like before COVID and there was oodles of vac trucks. Not only the Vactor brand,
So
but like
he's
multiple.
flying out tonight.
No, he goes, I mean, the company's paying for it.
Yeah,
So he's
for
like,
sure.
he goes, I go, yeah, but a little late, don't you think? We didn't plan any of this. And he goes, I already looked into it. He's like, you and I fly out tomorrow and come back on Saturday.
I love it, dude. You be down there for March Madness, bro.
I said no.
That's why I'm mad.
No, I said no.
That's why I would be mad. Is
Is
that why I would be mad?
No, I got stuff.
I'm mad. Can I go as you? I look like you a little bit. Buff, curls, beard, shorts on, sandals, flip flops, t-shirt, hoodie.
Trust me, I would love to go to Vegas, but it was just ill planned. Like we've known about it for months and months and months, and then he can't just drop it. We just can't.
Is he going?
No, but no. He was like, yeah, I know it was bad planning on my part, but at the same time, like my youngest has a basketball game on Saturday, and we got stuff.
I feel like your kids are just like in like 12 basketball teams. I mean, I feel like they're always playing in the tournament. They're everywhere. Shout out MK, right? This is MK's last. He was a guest in the past.
They just were at state last weekend.
And this was his like last state with this team, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
because are they now going to middle school and they start?
They're all in
high school?
No, they're in
going
8th
to
grade.
high
They're going to
That's
high
right.
school.
That's right.
But like Capri had my oldest she plays on the Nike Elite team. She plays for her middle school, and she plays on the feeder team for Tahoma, which is like a like it's like not AAU, but like a whatever.
It's like a select team.
Yeah, select. Thank
premier,
you. That's the word I was looking for. So, tomorrow she has her last game with middle school. Last weekend was. I told you I went down to Thousand Oaks with her at the Kobe place for the for the maid tournament. They made it into the championship maid tournament. It was last weekend too in Vegas, and she wanted to go to Spokane with her
other team,
Tahoma team, which I supported a ton because that's who she's going to be playing with in high school. So they blew out the first team. Second team they played, had they won the second game, they would have been in the championship for 1 and 2. They were up by like 25 and lost. Team fell apart.
Those are the roughest losses too.
I know. So I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, the team fell apart a little bit. They lost, and then they proceeded to lose.
Did you ever have, I know we're bouncing around. I love talking with you about your life too and everything, but I know you're super proud of your daughter.
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever have Wazoo or something maybe where you guys were up by a ton and
Are you serious?
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a term for it or anything. If there is, there is. I don't know.
I don't know what it would be if there is.
If there was, but had you ever have that happen to your team when you were playing?
Yeah, my junior year we lost 5 overtime games. 5.
Shut the heck up! Oh my! How long is that game?
No, 5 overtime games throughout the season.
Oh, I thought it was like you guys.
Well, if you win 5 games, essentially you're
bowl
close to it,
eligible. What's 5? You lost 5 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Truth. Obviously, I know what the term is. When did that hit? Like, was that like in 1979? Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't like it. So.
I don't like it either. I'm against it. I'm as much against it as you are. I hate it.
You might as well put it out there because listeners don't know. It's called Coogan It.
Wow.
So they basically.
That's like saying that's a hard R.
They basically say like.
I don't think you can say that.
I don't like to say the C word at all.
I hate it.
I don't like it either, but that's just what people call it. I don't pay it any mind. I don't listen to it. But yeah, so we lost 5 overtime games. Senior year, not so much, buddy.
Okay, so you guys
10-2.
So when you get involved in a game
10-2, that's nationally ranked.
Okay, by the way, good job.
Thanks.
That should be Coogan It. That should be the new term. We're gonna flip it upside down. All right. Coogan It is going 10-2.
Okay.
Coogan, and we're gonna say it with pride.
I like it.
We're Coogan It. We're going 10-2.
It's gonna take some time to switch that one over. Okay.
But we're starting today, March 15th. Hopefully, you do your taxes. You got 1 month to do them.
I know.
Sucks.
So pumped.
It sucks. But hey, the government shut down anyways. Banks are free falling. We're gonna get nuked by North Korea. Phones are going off while we're recording.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
I mean, dude, who cares at this point? Why do your taxes? What are they going to do? Throw you in jail for like, what, a day? And then
are you one of those guys now that were like, you just kind of like sit in a passenger seat next to like somebody like me and like look at me and I just like give you like a side smile and just be like, told you so?
Yeah, that's the meme.
Yeah.
The meme of me looking at you slowly. I'm Nick Cage. And you're like one dude from Last of Us, and you're just smiling. And
yeah.
If you knew, if you were on social media, you would know what I'm talking about. But that's the meme. Yes.
Okay. Told you so.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how many things are true out there.
Mm-hmm. And how many things aren't?
Yeah, that's true too. Like,
which is probably more than what's true.
Obviously,
for being real.
I Full Buddy Cast. I know this seems like it's shocking to people, but it's a heavily referenced news source for a lot of people. I try to keep it neutral.
Vietnam.
I
Loves
just try
it.
to keep it neutral.
Vietnam loves it.
Vietnam, and Sri Lanka or whatever the other one is.
Sri Lanka. Or something like that?
I'm number 70, number 39 comedy podcast in Vietnam for a month in 2021. I think.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh my God.
Vietnam, we love you. Vietnam,
Shout out Vietnam.
Vietnam, Hollerin with Hollenbeck loves you.
Dude, we should make some shirts just so we can send over there and not even sell them here.
We could try to sell them here, and then when we don't, we could just send them there.
It's exactly what we're going to do. Anyway, yeah, so we try to keep it neutral. I do lean, I would say, more right than I would left.
I would disagree, but okay.
See, but for you, you're so far right that if anyone even...
Thank you, I am right.
That you're welcome. You're welcome. We got to that. We just had to get to that point.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, far right. Yeah.
No, dude, really tell me anything where I would need to be pulled left.
No, you're not. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So then if I even hesitate, you immediately call me freaking liberal.
What is Selleck?
Selleck is its own, man. We
Selleck,
play by our own rules.
Selleck has his own rules.
It's like you see Walking Dead, you just mix Walking Dead in with like freaking
They have an actual.
That's why I love Survivors.
They have actual fentanyl trees out there.
Yes.
That's where it's coming from, dude.
That's where it is. Yeah.
They're just fake media, fake news is blaming it on everybody else.
Dude,
Selleck.
lab leak.
What?
It's a lab leak, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, maybe it was something that was collected, but then it got leaked from the lab. But now they're like, no, it
came from a bat.
It was engineered. Oh no, it's engineered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't believe anything, dude.
you just roll through life looking like
If it's true to me, it's true to me.
okay.
If I can touch it, if I can see it, if it's a duck, if it walks like a duck,
Talks like a duck. But what if the duck thinks it's a goose?
Oh, I ain't doing that shit. No, sir.
I'm just saying.
No, sir. No, sir.
I'm just saying.
No, sir.
Okay, all right.
I saw a good one today that since we can, this is getting too political.
See, this is like when you'd get on the bus and you would like play chicken with somebody. Like you'd like, okay. See, I felt my first boob that way.
Oh, I'm sure you did, you creep. Listen.
No, listen to what? I'm telling you a story about what? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you were playing chicken
in seventh grade
on the bus.
On the bus.
What do you mean you playing chicken?
So it's like where you like nervous. So I was playing nervous. That's
I don't know
what
that
was.
is either.
Okay.
Here's the thing, people.
I know what you're gonna say.
Here's the thing, people. If you live in Selleck, you have an hour and 20-minute bus ride, so you come up with dumbass games that nobody knows anything about.
Yes.
If you would have said corners, like a bus turns around a corner and everybody slides along the ways, I have no idea what neutral or nervous.
Okay, so you.
I know what chicken is, but it sounds like
it's kind of the same thing.
If you're on a bus, you don't know how you play chicken.
7th grade, I'm sitting next to a girl, and we're both kind of feeling we like each other a little bit.
Okay, can I tell you what my picture of chicken might be?
This is called nervous. Sorry, it's called nervous. Retell it as nervous, and yes, go for it.
Oh, of course it's called nervous because you just told me you felt up a chick.
Well,
she's probably nervous as shit.
No.
When you say chicken on the bus, I picture like a bunch of Selleck kids barefoot with dirt all over them, running up and down the aisleways, with a kid in the back on the back bench seat with a banjo. Diddling, 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 diddling.
Travis, you're chicken this time.
Oh, you don't want to be chicken this time?
You're chicken this time.
Oh, hold on a second. You don't want to be chicken this time? Okay, boy.
You're chicken this time. You squawk.
Don't make me send my uncle over.
This was what nervous was. You sat with the girl that you liked, and then you would just like put your hand on their knee, and you would ask them if they were nervous. And if they said no, you'd move it up towards them about an inch. And if they said, you'd ask them again, you nervous? And then they'd say yes or no.
By the way, we're talking about Selleck.
Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. So
you're getting closer and closer to Selleck and a charge.
No. So this girl is like, no, she's not nervous. Not nervous. Look at me dead in the eyes. as if like that Indiana Jones part where they're that girl's drinking with the guy and they're just taking drink shots back and forth. Like she was like, I'm not nervous. And I'm like, freaking, I'm nervous. My heart is beating out of my chest. And
so's your zipper.
Yes, that's the heart. Two things are beating at that time. And so I get up to where she's like full on like not nervous. And I get all the way up the leg and I'm like, I'm nervous.
You're sick.
So I told her, I said, and she goes, I know you're nervous. I know you're not going to do it. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I can't. I'm not going to do it. And she's like, I'm like, but I'll feel your boob. And she's like, fine, do it. And I went and crab clawed it. Like it wasn't like
it was just super hard.
It was just not like some Wonder Years moment where it's like nice and it was just me just going just honked it as I clapped bam
just
as hard
like
as I could.
Super hard.
Dude, probably popped it. And then
she has bruises on her.
And then I was like, see, I told you I'd do it. And then like I didn't talk. I faced forward on the bus the rest of the time. Didn't even talk to her. Just like the beads of sweat just dripping down my dream. And so then I got home.
You just with your dad's pants on and with a 6th grade belt on with barefoot cut off, just karaokeing down the middle of the bus, off the bus.
Dude, nervous as yes.
Dude,
yes. Well, here's the thing.
You're sick. That's a creep.
No, it's your 7th grade. Anyways, I didn't do that yesterday. So then, I'll try that on Jamie tonight. Actually, see if that works. But then,
as soon as you even get like 6 inches from her knee, nervous.
Go back. We're watching Survivor.
Put your headset back on.
Super nervous.
Put your headset back on.
Oh gosh,
sicko.
So then, but here's the thing. I remember this specifically where I'm like sitting at the kitchen table. I'm a kid. I'm like 7th grade. So I'm at the 7th. I'm doing my homework. My mom's like changing out the unload the dishwasher. Now here's the thing.
You didn't help her?
No, I'm doing my homework.
You weren't like, Mama,
nah. No, I didn't. My mom, great mom. Awesome.
My mom did the same thing. Like 5 kids, laundry done, folded.
She didn't understand.
House completely
I went
clean.
to college and didn't know how to do
worked
anything.
3 jobs. Me neither. I was like, I put it when I went to college to do my first little laundry. I was like, shit, nobody taught me this.
Yeah.
I put
Tide
it
Pod. You're like, is this what it
wasn't even a Tide Pod then. You guys were fucking eating those. We still had liquid. We still had liquid, dude. I figured out how to pour the liquid in, of course. But then it was like I just put it on delicates and hit start.
You didn't know
Delicates, just jeans. Okay, just my unmentionables in there.
That's exactly how it was for me. My mom did everything, and but I remember distinctly because I had the conscious of like freaking I don't know what, just like I don't know, where you're just nervous, and I was nervous. So I just was ready to, I'm like, I almost was on the tip of my tongue to say, hey, Mom, I felt a girl's boob today. And then I didn't. I swallowed that, put it in a box, swallowed it to the deep depths of my friggin' soul, and never told her that. And then that was the first time, like, I was like, whoa. I can actually not tell my mom and dad stuff.
Hold on a second. So you came in the door. You were like,
I was
ready,
dude. So guilty. So much shame.
You felt bad.
I felt bad. I did. I felt
you probably felt creepy. You probably needed to take a shower.
Well, no, not just that, but I mean, it's just like the whole like, and plus that was the first time where a girl was like challenging me. A girl was like, yo, like I want this too. It's like what? No, only.
But then you never talked to her again. But she was Indian.
Oh, dude, I messed up.
She clearly
I messed up with her so bad. She had a stepsister. And I called her. I tell you, I was at my smoothest 7th grade moment. Like maybe it was even 8th grade.
Talk me through how you sounded.
Oh, dude, I was. She wasn't the one that got the attention when it came to guys. But I thought she was a smoke show. She redhead, just
3 teeth.
No,
I'm
four. And anyway, she was smoking to me, and her stepsister was like same age as us, and the stepsister had had just big old, and
So you're a tit guy now after you punched one.
So no, but I didn't. I wasn't into that other one. I wasn't into the one. So I was into the other one. I was into the redhead. And anyway, all the other guys were kind of more into the stepsister. Anyway, I was into this girl. I had a shot. I was smooth talking. I said, you're just so beautiful. Your eyes. She had big eyes. She had big smile.
You're like your dad. Your dad has 43 broken down cars in the yard and can start a bonfire like a mother trucker. Man, I love you.
Oh, but she was, but I was spitting game, talking about how beautiful her eyes were, how her smile, all this, and she was like, you could tell she was melting a little bit, and then I accidentally called her stepsister's name, and then I'm telling you, never recovered. Years went by. Never recovered from that. She hated me from that moment on for life. In fact, I don't even know. We were friends on Facebook for a little bit. Let's see if we were still friends on Facebook. I gotta look that up. You tell me a story where you buffooned it hard when you at your smoothest. Did you ever buffoon it hard? No,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Were you just smooth? Did you ever like in 7th grade? Were you like Rico Suave? Or were you just like, oh, Cheeto Puffs and friggin', let's go get let's get the 4-wheelers out. Let's go ride, rah, rah, rah. Like, was that with you in 7th grade?
Buddy.
You didn't even look at the girls.
Buddy.
This is you and Zach paintballing.
I was so smooth that I would run through like a mesh strainer. Like I was that smooth.
Just recompacting.
I would literally I was that smooth. Like not in a way but I will say this, and I think anybody who knows me knows this, that I'm a happy guy, I'm a charming guy, and I don't know.
I could see it. I could see it.
I don't know. I don't think that I'm anything, because I had a lot of insecurities when I was young. A lot of insecurities.
No, but I see this.
A lot of insecurities, and I think that honestly, me being charming and me going through everything that I was going through at the time, I think that it was just an out. It was truly me, but I also think it was an outlet, because when I was at school, I loved going to school because I could socialize. I could be, not that I couldn't socialize at home, but I mean, I could socialize and not. I could be me.
At home, it was like kids don't talk unless they're spoken to, kind of thing.
No, it wasn't that at all. Not even a little bit.
So what do you mean?
Would tell my stepdad to pound sand every chance I got.
So what do you mean?
Then we'd fist fight, and that sucked. When you're not a big kid.
But then,
I mean, I was a big kid, but not when you're,
Well, but you just got dark here. We were just trying to talk about crushes and talking to girls, and
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You just went freaking dark.
I'm not dark.
You're back? Are you back?
I wasn't never gone.
You're
I was
okay.
just telling you.
You're drinking that Ronier with that lemon in it, lemon twist.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad, dude. The Rainiers, Seth Loop, shout out Seth Loop. He was the one that told us about those. So good. But shout out to Craig Bentley for bringing those. But shout out to Seth Loop for him. But anyway, so
yeah, no, I think I would say that some people would say that I was, I wouldn't say a ladies' man, but I would
I don't see it. This is how I picture you.
Okay,
This is on. I'm not joking. High school different. High school a little different. You get some confidence. You're playing some football. You're kind of the top man. This is how I picture you.
I've always been.
Nah.
Okay.
I picture you in 7th grade, Sevy, walking up, just friggin' boxers 3 days in a row, same boxers. You haven't even changed them. Haven't taken a shower.
You're wrong.
You're walking up with some basketball shorts and roll up with a t-shirt and maybe a hat on backwards and some hair just kind of jetting out the backwards hat, and you just got a full one nostril you're just constantly just sucking it in, and you're like, hey. Oh, dude, did you see that loogie I just hawked out there in the freaking foray?
Okay, let me take this back a little bit. First off, I probably the most cleanliest person you've ever met. Like I'm
now,
no,
but 7th grade, no way.
Absolutely,
3-day-old boxers.
not a chance. Never, not once. Unless I was in the mountains hunting, and I'm not a hunter. Secondly, very good hygiene.
You already said that. That's a firstly thing. Now, secondly, what?
Okay. Secondly,
Hawk and loogies.
how many times have you heard me cough on this podcast in multiple years?
We're not going to go there.
How many times do I hear you cough on the daily? Oh, you're about ready to do it right there. You just sucked that one back. Let her go. Let her go.
I can't. I'm going to die. Freaking hernia is going to pop out again.
I definitely was not a ladies' man. I was definitely just me. I was just me.
Yeah, okay. So walk me through it. I'm in 7th grade. I'm a gal.
You know what happened to me in 7th grade?
Dude, if you go dark again, we're going to end this episode.
I'm not. You know what happened to me in 7th grade?
What?
I was the biggest kid, so guess what happened? I started to get challenged a lot.
By who?
A lot of people.
But see, probably girls, because girls hit puberty first. You had girls as tall as you were taller, man.
Yeah, but boys at that age would challenge the biggest guy.
This is prison?
I was the alpha. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you. You know how many fist fights I got in
Yeah, you have mentioned that.
I got in my first one. I got in my first one in 7th grade, and they did not stop until I was a sophomore. And I wasn't backing down to anybody.
Was teachers just jumping in on you? Some alpha teachers?
A few of them probably wanted some, but they didn't want this smoke. But that's what happened. And then I was like classified as that. And then football was like my outlet.
Just smashing fools.
Yeah, bro.
Did you ever have a challenge like when you would get out there against like freaking whoever? Like I don't know who we used to play. O'Day. I don't know who we used to play.
O'Day.
But you'd go out there. Did you have the alpha
we played
dudes?
4-8 school. It's like
yeah, we're playing like freaking gosh, I can't Mount Rainier maybe. I don't know. I mean, we got out into some.
Dude, we played Curtis. We played major schools.
Big schools.
Major schools.
Yeah. Not this 2-8 BS we got going on right now.
I agree, but whatever.
But so did you ever like get in warm-ups, kind of look across and kind of see the guy that you're like, okay, I'm going to light this guy up, or you could tell this guy is going to go after you? I mean, I would do it in basketball. I'd look to see, okay, who am I going to be matched up with, and how's this going to go?
How's this guy going to destroy me?
Pump fakes.
No, you know what? The probably the biggest eye opener for me in high school was when my sophomore year, Kelly Cazzaro and Kelly Cazzaro, me, Bastions, like
Brian Bastions?
No, Jason.
Okay. I was a big Brian Bastions fan back in the day.
I'm sure you were.
Awesome. He was cool, dude.
Because he
was in minor league. He was playing the minor leagues, man.
I get it. Okay, so no, but we go to the playoffs and we're in 2A at the time. Mm-hmm. We'll play South Kitsap, and I get put in the game, and then I went in as a defensive lineman because I was Jason's backup at the time, and I went into the game, and these boys were like young men.
Oh, so they looked like they were like 25.
No, that, and they were a powerhouse for a long time. South Kitsap, football wise, was a powerhouse in the high school game when I
think my cousin went to that one
when I was coming up, and so when we played them in playoffs, and then I was like, okay, I got to elevate my game, and then from there it just was.
But did you remember just getting like
work? I didn't get
pancaked?
No, absolutely not. I did not get pancaked, but like
you get waffled. You got.
But it's different. Like you're like when you're playing freshman league, right?
Yeah.
Playing the freshman team, and you're doing great, and you're dominating, and everything's great, and then you go to the varsity level, and you start playing like. The season was fine. I played great during the season, but then you get to like another level where like that's the thing. Like you get to like a playoff state, like you're starting to see teams that you haven't seen before, and the reason why they're in it is because they're good enough to be in it. So
Right.
like their offensive line was freaking good, and these guys were big and they were strong, and probably what teams thought of us when they went against us when we my junior and senior year, bro. I don't reminisce about high school very often at all.
But when you do,
when I do, I would arguably say, I mean, somebody can correct me on this, but
I will.
Our team, my junior year,
Best team.
was insane. Like it was absolutely insane.
Okay.
Me, Jeremiah Mills, Bob Edsaro, Roger Sherwood, Andy Cazzaro, Jason Patterson, Anglin. Like I'm telling you, like we were
Sprinkle in some of the
freaks.
underclassmen that were actually decent.
Yeah,
too.
and I'm probably leaving some guys out. Honestly, like we were so Stoneburner.
What about
Stoneburner was good too in high school. I'm telling you that
Breidenbach? Was Breidenbach in there?
Breidenbach, I told you I'd leave guys out. Breidenbach played right next to me.
Seth?
Dude, we were
Did you say
good.
Seth?
Tom Bruin,
Seth,
Seth,
yeah.
like we were like, dude, we had such a good. It was arguably probably one of the best teams.
Real quick, then let's rank the teams you've played on that you felt they were powerhouses. Would that be number one, or was your Wazoo 10-2 team number one? And that
it'd probably be my Seahawks Super Bowl team. but other than that,
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Just the highest level ever in football. No, yeah, Enumclaw junior year was it. As we go to the Super Bowl against the Steelers in 05. Okay, yeah. But, yeah, no.
I'm going to rank that one a little higher than the old
Yeah,
one.
okay. So, yeah, been in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I was on a team at the Super Bowl.
Okay, so then you'd say the Seahawks. Would you go Wazoo 10-2?
Yeah.
Next was the next one. Would you say Enumclaw when you guys?
Yeah, those are the
top
those
three.
are the 3 chapters of my life.
How was? Well, I'm just saying. No, I mean, but Denver. How was Denver? How was like Euro? How was like?
Oh, Europe was good, but it's different. Like we didn't make the World Cup, so we were out. Not the World Cup.
Do they call it the World Cup over there?
World Bowl.
Okay.
World Bowl. Sorry, I was thinking World Cup.
That's okay. We're good. We're back.
We're back. I see you writing some stuff down. What do you got?
Well, this is for me to edit, so I know what we talked about, so I can put it. I can put it in the like.
Have you watched Mayor of Kingstown yet?
No, I haven't even seen freaking Yellowstone. I'm working on. I'm a Survivor.
You haven't
season
seen
6.
Yellowstone?
I'm on Survivor season 6. Okay, it's like 2004 right now. I'm working my way through, which is crazy. Some of the stuff that you see cancel culture. If some of these episodes were released then, done. Survivor is canceled. They had one guy who was just like fell asleep and like hugged on this other girl and like grinded on her in the middle of the night.
Gotta keep warm.
That's what they were doing originally.
You would have been canceled too,
dude. I would have played the nervous thing, and I would have been.
You are you nervous?
You think I would get past
you? I'm freezing right now. Are you nervous?
Don't tell my mom. But here's the thing, like, what are you looking at?
That Seahawk thing. Did I give you that Seahawk thing?
No, I got it. So I got it for Christmas my birthday from a coworker.
Oh, I thought I gave that to you.
No, coworker.
I have
Stacy Swain. Shout out. I got that thing though signed over there. That's pretty dope.
Just a thumbtack through my helmet.
just a dart right straight through your.
I like you, man, but you got a dart in your neck.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, so yeah, Survivor. What was going on? I think I would actually go pretty far. I would.
Bullshit.
No,
how many bodhisattvas have you had? You would go far in Survivor.
Here's why.
No, you have to be somewhat athletic.
Well, but you get one person to win it, right? They're not going to vote me off because I'm the weakest at camp. They're trying to vote off the other alphas because they want to be the main alpha at the end. So I'm just like hanging out. I'm like, yeah, I'll help like get water. I'll help like get firewood. I'm helping with the camp, but like I'm not winning any challenges, so I'm not on the radar. So I'm not saying I would win the thing.
So
I would get further. I would get further than if I was like an alpha.
So I remember watching Survivor a long, long time ago. Like probably when it first came out in like 04 or 02 or whenever it came out. But is that they don't eat and stuff?
Well, I mean, they find like mussels on the side of the sea.
But it's not Naked and Afraid.
It's not Naked and Afraid, no.
That's the show.
You want to be on Naked and Afraid? What do you think you would do better in? Let me ask you.
No, I don't want to be on that show.
Well, I'm saying Naked and Afraid is you and this other chick. And
I can't walk across gravel without like wanting to throw up. Like my feet, there's something tickly on my feet. So like when I walk across on a beach,
yeah,
probably
that's like your freaking pinnacle. Like you want to be waking up with the sand.
They'd be like, "We got a challenge today." Me just in the sun, like laying there with like coconut oil all over me.
No, you'd be like freaking doubled over in pain because you wanted to eat something, and you're like, dude, this is like the 4th day I've eaten roots for.
Do you know how do you know that there's been many a time where I've like haven't eaten 1 ounce of food for 7 days, just
fasting, huh?
Fasting, or all I would have was protein shakes, like 3 protein shakes a day for 7 days.
Completely different.
What is completely different about it?
I'm drinking a powder. Shakes. But you're still getting nourishment from it.
Kinda. It's processed, probably.
No. Do you want to? Hey, we're at 50 minutes.
No, let's do it. Let's go along.
Do you want? Wait, or do you want to do 2? Do you want to do 2, or do you want to do 1? Go along, or do 2?
Let's do 1 monster.
Another monster.
Let's go. Monster.
We're driving to freaking Colorado tomorrow. Just getting it done. Families. Waiting in the freaking
on the couch with their backpacks on.
I think I'm waiting on them. They're like, "What, Dad? Freaking
you? I'm gonna go take a 30-minute nap.
Just drive for 40 hours." That's so much fun, though, dude. Road trips are so. We've talked about it. We're not going to exhaust it, but dude, knowing that you're about to take the road trip on a vacation.
It's amazing.
But on the way back,
I'd rather walk across glass.
On the way back, you're like, "What in the heck, dude? Like this?
What did I do?
What am I? We should just got freaking plane tickets.
Should have rented a car and caught flights back,
or an Uber. Just paid for somebody else to drive us."
No, the reason why I was saying you were going to be mad is because I turned down the Vegas trip.
I'm mad at you. Yes.
Let's talk about your Vegas trip. Looks like from the pictures, it looked like you toured a bunch of retirement homes.
I did. No, here's the thing. Okay, Jamie didn't go on this one. So typically, I get a free Venetian suite.
Oh, because of Jamie, not because of you.
No, because what we do when we got the card for the Venetian, we saw people down there. They're like, "Dude, get the card." We're like, we don't play with cards. We saw them get comped in front of us, get refunded thousands of dollars, and I'm like, give me a freaking card. So what I did, Jamie and I, they gave us 2 cards at the time. We play them in the slot machines.
They're
we play
both
them in
under
the tables.
Jamie. You told us that before.
Yes. Okay, I'm just catching people up real quick.
So they needed her ID.
She didn't go. So I called the guy who normally, I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to get this. I'm going to be here. Can I get the rooms?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, absolutely. Is Jamie going to be there?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, she's not." And he's like, "I can't give you the rooms. What I can do is give you a card. I'm going to set it up right now. If you gamble a bunch, then we will. And he goes, "It's better than you just showing up and getting a card because I'm going to have this pre in your name." He got all my information. I get there, I pick it up at the front desk. My brother's with me. The rooms cost about, for the 2 nights we stayed for the Venetian, about $650. And so not each night, just total. About 300 something a night. I go there, I gamble. I have a great time with my cousin and his wife. We go to the Comedy Cellar, freaking hilarious. I'm turning into a show guy now. Like, I've done the gambling aspects. That's fun. I like gambling.
Super into comedy right now, like stand-up.
Me too. I'm watching Kill Tony. I'm watching Bert Kreischer. I'm watching Tom Segura. I'm watching all those.
You got to watch Nate.
I know who you're talking about.
Starts with a B. Nate B. And then there's another guy, Anthony.
Giselic or whatever.
He looks like a little Italian guy, and he's funny as shit.
Yeah.
I don't like raunchy comedy though. I mean, sometimes I do, dude. But like when I was younger, I used to watch a ton of stand up.
Yeah,
and I used to enjoy like if it was raunchy, like whatever, like I didn't care. Now I'm like into like
because the joke here's
like
the thing.
I don't want to hear about like sex and like you're raunching it, all this other stuff.
Because people laugh at the uncomfortableness, and to me, that's like that's low hanging fruit.
Right.
Someone's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this.
I don't know how you haven't been in stand up this whole time, as far as like listening to it
Thank
or
you.
like watching it.
Thank you.
Because like you've done it, which takes balls.
Yeah.
But I'm like super into like, talk to me about like life that I'm living right now
yes. I'm the same
and
way.
make me laugh.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, okay, so I'm 43 years old.
Yeah.
So like
You relate to it, you laugh.
Yeah, I
it's
wanna
not
laugh
about like,
about,
oh,
like-
dude, I had this thing happen and where I was, this girl and tits, dick, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not into
Me
that. Like,
neither.
I'm over that.
100%.
Like, and like some people try to get a laugh out of that, and like Chris and I will watch like comedy, and then like because I've got her into it a little bit, I think.
Nice.
And so like we'll like watch stand up every so often when we're just having a late night or like whatever.
yeah.
We'll be like, let's find a good comedy.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, let's get stand up. So we'll try to find one and we'll like get into it, and like, on like Netflix or something, they give
Right.
you like the preview, and you're like, oh, it looks pretty good, let's watch it. And then it's just like tits, ass, fuck, and you're like,
Right.
shut it off.
Turn
Like,
it off.
okay, go
It's
to the
not
next
funny.
one. Like, let's try something else. Like,
It's the relatable comedy is the best. The storytellers are hilarious. Like, if they can tell a good story, I completely 110% agree. And that's what these guys were doing. This guy, there was a couple of these guys, he was talking about, having kids. Having kids is like, that is such, you'll laugh. He was talking about, he said, what are you more afraid of with a toddler? When they got to take a shit and you're out in public, or when you got to go take a shit out in public? And it's so funny because it's like, dude, you are really scared that your kid's gonna crap his pants, it's gonna stink. You gotta somehow figure it out. But the worst part is when you gotta take a shit and then you go into the bathroom and you've got to like subdue a 3-year-old while you're shitting your brains out, and that 3-year-old's wanting to climb underneath into other stalls. The whole time you're like, that's the worst part. That is this, and then it was so relatable because if you've ever had to take your kid into the bathroom, so when you've gone to the bathroom, it's the worst thing in the world. It's a nightmare, and that was hilarious to me. I was dying laughing at it.
that's good. My this dude's name is Nate Bargatze.
Okay, I'll check him out, dude. Adrian Cardenas sends me like this all the time. So
It's this guy right here.
he's probably
last Nate, and then Bargatze.
I'll check him out.
He's good, dude. You'll like him. He's good. Good stand up. But yeah, I like wholesome, like good stand up. Like, he doesn't swear much, a little bit, like whatever. I don't care if you swear much. Like, I
Right.
think that's a good punchline
It's-
sometimes.
Right.
But like to talk about like your dick the whole time, like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like,
I know, because you talk about it enough already.
Me?
Yours, yeah.
no, I don't.
I was joking.
No need.
No need. But yeah, so we went to this comedy. Anyway, I enjoyed Vegas in a whole new light. Lost money, of course.
Did you?
Yes. And so I had basically normally, like, Jamie's like the breadwinner of the family. I'm not.
Yeah, but you guys just play slots, right?
Well, we do slots, and we'll do other things.
You know
too.
what I'm super into right now?
Blackjack.
Roulette.
Oh, roulette. What's your numbers? Seriously, what's your numbers? What was? Oh, you're 55. You're 55? No, 66. You're 60. No, you're 60.
There's no 66 on there.
I know, but like,
Okay, so this is what I do. I
you go 33. Do you cut yours in half?
No, listen.
Okay.
That's a good idea, though. So what I do is I go 3, Charlie's birthday.
Okay, Russell.
4, Capri's birthday.
I like that.
5, my mom's bus number.
No way. I like that. Okay.
26, me, Kristen, and Harlow's birthday number.
Okay.
31, Kristen's basketball number.
Okay.
And then I just go ham after that.
You just kind of sprinkle.
Yeah.
So here's what I do. I go.
But every time I've gone, every time I've played roulette, like, I win pretty good.
Those are decent numbers. I heavy 20.
And I'm pretty pumped on zero, because when
Oh,
zero
do you
hits,
actually play it each time? A little bit,
when
like 5 on it.
yeah, when 0 hits, dude,
It's good. Life is good.
big money.
Big money. I load up 20. I load up 20. It's black. I load up black, even. I load up the middle area. I load up the middle side, and then I load up 19 through 36. And so I've had 20 hit one like a few times, and I'm just like, popping bottles, man. It's so fun.
It pays so well.
It pays so well. And then I sprinkle. Then I put one on 3. I put one on 25 for my birthday. I put one on 8, one on 11, one on 15, and then I go 24, 31 Cam Chancellor. For
but you don't play it.
What?
You don't play it. 31 Kristen Poe.
I will now do it for Kristen Poe.
Okay.
But before it was Cam Chancellor, changing it to Kristen Poe.
That boy.
Okay. And I might spell Kristen. Oh, it's already spelled with a K.
No, just
so
go
that's perfect
KP.
with Cam. Okay, perfect. Okay, that works. That works for me.
Poe.
KP 31.
No, do we have another KP?
Yeah. Ooh, I should find out what his number is. He's probably got some softball number. It's like 11 or something.
You got to go 33 for half. You got to double up on
I'm going to go 33 for you now. Absolutely.
66.
Absolutely. But anyway, one time, I told you this story. I'll tell it again. One time I hit 25, Richard Sherman, and I yell out, Richard Sherman 25. I hit it at the muck. It's like 11 p.m. at night.
Who's there?
He's there. He walks right by, I take all the money, I go play craps with him.
You played at roulette.
I played at roulette. I hit 25. I won like
it's a major.
Like $300 on it because I had freaking put money on it because it's my birthday too. And then once I won it, I cashed out because I saw him walk by and I played roulette with him. It was awesome.
You played craps.
Or craps with him. Yeah, craps with him. Anyway, yes. So those are your numbers. So your numbers are 3, 4, 5, 26, 31, 20. Or no, that's me, 20. It's going to be 33. And then 00 or 0. Gosh,
I like 0, but I also
right now. Can I take a loan out with you right now?
I also really like the end bet, which is kind of new to us.
Yeah.
The end bet, which is like you play like if anything hits that line, it's 2 or 3 to 1.
2 to 1. Yeah. Yeah, I play that one. That's what I play my 20. Because here's the thing: if you play 20, or if you pick one number, and you play that area they land in, you're gonna win money more than likely. You're gonna win either that row or the area or even or that color.
The trick is to put a ton of money out there because if you hit it,
yeah, you're gonna win.
You win it all back and some.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, that's the trick.
Freaking genius, man! I want to go so bad, dude. Gosh, Jamie and I are taking a little bit of a break on it, not between each other, but
Did you guys have a falling out?
No, because it's just like
addicting.
it gets too much.
You have to step away from it. You win, you walk.
That's the hardest part.
That is the hardest part. But we like.
You know what would be fun? That'd be fun.
I legit have been to the casino 2 times in probably 3 years.
That's it?
Yeah, but
do you make it a full day, like a field trip, or do you like?
No, I go in, crush it, bounce.
Dude, if I did that too, dude, it's like that's like me going to the doctor. You go to the casino, it's the same as about as much as I go to the dentist.
You go to the dentist 2 times a year.
I haven't gone to the dentist in like 6 years.
Yeah, so that's a lie.
That's a super lie.
Lie detector determined that's a lie.
I hope people out there that are listening to this right now are fully enjoying it. Shout out Holly, she's listening for sure. Shout out Kristen, she's listening for sure. Shout out Jamie, she's probably fast forwarded and gotten to her crime pod. We should do a crime pod.
Boom, boom, boom.
Dude, we should. You know what we should do? Enum Clock Police Blotter and just do crime pod, and then we
pull it up. You can pull it up.
I don't know how to do it.
Type in Courier Herald Police Blotter.
I don't. I'm anti Courier Herald. Ever since they started going freaking left, they went left hard. And I'm like, I'm not a part of that.
No, they did not.
Oh, they did hard. Yeah,
you're full of shit.
I started a Newsmax Enum Claw.
Are you the one ruffling every? No, I'm not even getting into this.
I'm Trucker Carlson.
I'm not even getting.
I'm Trucker Carlson. I drive trucks.
You don't drive anything but a freaking golf cart in your driveway that's actually a vehicle.
You're a freaking vehicle.
Thanks, Mack truck.
Brainiac with the Maniac Mac 10.
Well, sorry for the pause, people. Travis has to be on his phone right now.
No, shut up. You are the biggest phone guy in the world.
Why are you on your phone? I'm your guest.
Dude.
I am your guest.
Dude, we're co-hosts, bro.
Oh, we're co-hosts now.
We're co-hosts, bro. This is Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
I love co-hosts, man.
You know what? I'm going to check out for just a second while I get this link sent to people so they can join the bracket. Tell me
You could have done that before I got here.
Tell me about tell me what's in your oven right now. You know how people say, what are you listening to? What's in your radio? I want to know what's
what I'm listening to right now?
No. I want to know what's in your oven right now.
Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen. That album is stupid. And to be real with you, there's 40 songs probably on the album, and which is crazy because nobody has an album list that long for one album. And I've yet to really hear a bad one. I've been listening to it for like a week.
I think I agree with it.
What are you listening to these days?
Dude, I'm listening to comedy, like nonstop. Like I'm like pulling up YouTube.
Well, I guess you don't really drive, so
yeah, no,
like,
I don't.
You probably don't listen
a lot
to
of
much
music wise. If I want to chill out, it's Kid Cudi, ASAP Rocky.
Maybe you need to start listening to some music, bro.
Why?
Because music makes the world go round. Music is amazing. You know what we watched the other night is we had we paid to watch Jack White live in L.A.
Shut
on
up.
like
like a Amazon Live type of thing? Like
no, it was like through a ticket thing. Kristen found it, but it was like it was Jack White live, and it was supposed to start at 6 something, and he came out at like 9. But dude, his set is so good. Like he's so good on like he's just, like we've seen him live, of course, but like even like watching it like that is super cool because it's like an exclusive thing. Basically, like you're paying tickets and he's playing a small venue, and so of course we're not going to LA to watch it unless we're there. But to pay whatever it was, I don't remember what it was, $40 or $26 or something to watch it live is rad because nobody else is seeing it.
Right.
It's so cool.
So how many people were there? I mean, like did you get your
At the
lighters
venue?
out? Did you get your lighters out and start like going back and forth?
Are you serious?
Well, how does he know?
He doesn't necessarily know, but
So-
it's live. So you're legit watching the live.
So like
You're legit watching. It's like
I understand what you're doing, but I want to know like how does he, other than get money from it, like how can you like thumbs up it? Like how do you get him to know that you're just like vibing with it right now?
we're on a Zoom call and he's doing it and he can just look at us in the crowd, dumbass. No, we're just watching him play. No, we're just watching him play. Like we're watching him play live. Like we're in the stands. You act like he goes around and shakes everybody's hands after a show.
Well, I don't know. Like I've never done it before. That's why I'm asking.
Sorry, people. We were going to make this long, but I'm about ready to walk out of here.
Dude, I'm just trying to figure it out. I've never done it before.
You ever done what before? Watch the live show?
Yes.
You've never watched a live show?
Well, no, I have. Not on Facebook or whatever you do it
It wasn't on Facebook.
Or
It's
Amazon
actually
Prime?
through like a Ticketmaster.
I've never done that.
So okay, so you pay for it, you live stream it on your TV,
and you just
and
sit
you're
there, it's like, and you just blast your freaking sound bar and just go, this
yeah,
is
it's
awesome.
like you're at the concert, but you're
Turn the lights
on your
down low?
couch. Yeah,
Do you like, you know what you should do is invite.
you don't have to pay $30 for a drink.
What you should do is, that's what you should do. And you should
pay $30 a
yes,
drink.
and you should invite me and Jamie and a few others, and so we can just cram together in the living room. It's just hot, sweaty, just standing there, like as if we're we're bumping up against each other, like, hey, back up, buddy. And then like we make a freaking like snake from all the beer
No.
cups and stuff.
No,
We should do that. It'd be a good concert experience.
nah.
Just me not wearing any deodorant. You just gotta smell someone's BO. Someone
Nah.
lights up a joint. You gotta smell the weed. Like that's perfect.
Nah, I'm good. We'll just watch it. My lady and I will just sit on our lovely couch.
Just freaking recliner. Just like we got
and
VIP seats.
Just enjoy. Just enjoy.
What are you
Rock
cooking
out.
right now?
Rock out.
What are you cooking?
What am I cooking right now? I did some chicken parm last night because I love it. You know, it's my fave.
Mhm.
I did.
Oh, you sent me a picture of it. I almost canceled my Vegas trip and drove over there that night.
I didn't do it like that this time. Costco has. Have you ever heard of Just Bear? Like
No.
Bear, like Just bare
BARE?
Yeah,
Like your bare ingredients.
just bare.
Okay.
They say that it tastes just like Chick-fil-A.
Really?
But it's frozen like nuggets, and now they have fillets. So I bought a bag of those fillets, and last night I just threw them in the oven, Italian seasoned them, olive oiled them up, got them crispy. When they were done, I put marinara and cheese on them. Went ham on chicken parm there. Easy. I did a pork shoulder the other day. You know what I have going tonight?
What?
Is I had some ground turkey, and I've been making like these turkey burgers. So you basically take like a skillet, like a pan or whatever, on the oven. And I put the ground turkey, I put an egg in there, Worcestershire sauce, barbecue sauce, sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's, barbecue sauce, red onion, basil, and I'm going to put feta in it. And then you mix it all together. And then I just pan fry them a little bit just to give them some like consistency so you could work them on the grill. And then I'll put them on the grill, and they're stupid good. Did you just come out of nowhere? He just got done texting. He doesn't even know what I said.
No, they're stupid
and he
good.
just left.
No, they're stupid good. I'm drunk. I'm drunk right now. Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
You had 2 beers.
No, 2.5 actually. I don't drink anymore, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm saying no. I don't. I'm sending you the link right now. What I wanted to ask you.
So nothing crazy.
Okay.
Did fillet. You know what I'm super into right now, or you know what Kristen's super into right now?
What's that?
Artichokes. So what I do is I like cut the artichokes.
Dude, artichokes are so good.
Cut the artichokes. Cut off all the prickly parts around the artichoke. Cut the top off of it. Boil it in water for about 30 minutes. Cut it in half. Take out like the furry stuff inside of it. Then the heart. No, but you have all the leaves too. Then I olive oil it, Parmesan cheese it, salt and pepper it on both sides. Then put it on the grill, like outside barbecue grill. Grill it. And then make a sriracha mayo with lemon. And it is stupid good. You know, this podcast is over. Like,
No.
Travis is literally texting me on the podcast
because I gotta get the password out. I gotta fill this thing up. I got about 15 people in there. I'm just letting you know. Anyway, I got a question for you.
Did you even hear what I said?
Yeah, you were making artichoke, and you got the little furry things out, and then you baked it in your.
Nope. You're a fucking.
I'm sorry. Okay, repeat that. I'm sorry. I just had to get this out. It starts tomorrow. I got to get this filled up. Keep going.
Okay, so then I cut. Everybody already heard it except for you.
I want to hear it now, and I'm giving you.
So then I cut all the stuff out of it that you're not going to eat. Okay. Then I olive oil the whole front and back. Then I put Parmesan cheese, like just like pizza, the pizza shaker, Parmesan cheese on it. Yeah. Salt, pepper, both sides of it. Get the grill at about 450, 500. Put them on there. Char it up, gives it a smoky flavor. Finish cooking the heart, both sides for probably about 6 minutes total. Pull them off. Make a sriracha mayo, lemon juice aioli. Dynamite. I've made probably about 13 of them in the last week.
And now let me ask you.
Just straight fiber, dude.
What was your worst one out of the 13?
First one.
Just where you're like, it's
I
good,
just keep getting better. But no, like I make them individually each time.
Yeah.
So it's a labor of love, but I do it.
But you do it. But your 13th, dynamite.
Yeah, they get better each time. I bet you the best one was probably like number 4 or 5. But they're all different.
Really?
They're all different. They're all different. Every time you cut into an artichoke, they're different.
It's true. So what do you do?
Just like you and I.
What do you do? What do you do with the leaves?
Just like you and I. You leave all the leaves. So basically, you cut the top of it off.
Okay.
Cut the top of it off. So here's picture.
It in half.
Nope. Picture the ball.
Okay, got it.
Picture the ball. Cut the head of it off. Cut
like
the tail
this?
of it off. Cut straight down.
Top the head.
So it's still a round bulb.
Okay. Okay. So that's like this. Okay.
No, the round bulb's like this. If I'm laying it on its side, I cut the top of it
Mother
off.
trucker,
Cut
like-
the end of it off.
Okay, so the leaves pointing up.
Leaves are pointing up. No top on it now.
So you cut the top off.
So
there's like
and
there's like 30 leaves probably still around it.
Probably like 120. But
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Then I boil it.
Boil it. Okay.
Then I cut it in half after it's done getting boiled.
So you cut it in half, hot dog or hamburger?
Hot dog, straight down the middle.
Right, straight down the middle.
Then, so now the guts are completely opened up. So I basically have two.
So it's sitting like this. Okay.
Yep. So then right above the heart, there's like some fur.
Scrape it off.
Scrape all that off.
Yeah.
Olive oil it.
Okay.
Salt, pepper it. Parmesan cheese, a ton of it.
Okay.
Both sides. Then I put it on a 500 degree, 450, 500
Traeger.
degree. No, just like gas grill.
Okay.
Grill it.
Grill
really
it.
good.
Okay.
Gives a little smoky char flavor.
Love it.
Flip it. Flip it back over.
Okay.
Pull it out. Mayo, sriracha, lemon juice.
But what about the leaves on the end?
You eat it all.
You eat the leaves too? It's so like
You don't eat the full leaf. You eat the meat off the leaf.
Oh, so you actually pull it off? Have
Have you ever had an artichoke before, bro?
Yeah. So you just eat it the same way, but you've put it through like
I
a
just
frickin'
culinaried it.
Okay. Okay.
There
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't get up. Listen, you get a little testy over
No,
here.
I wasn't because
You're
you're
like a
not
seventh grader and he's get beat down a little bit right now.
Listen, you want to
I
challenge?
want to challenge you right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm freaking.
You might need another Coors Light. And go inside and grab some beef stroganoff. It's gonna be a long night for you.
Got to carb up first.
It's gonna be a long night.
Grab
for
a
you.
sleeping bag too.
Pack a lunch. Could be a long night for you, buddy.
Kane comes to me. He's old. He's taller than me now.
What are you gonna do if Kane comes? I don't mean to cut you off. What are you gonna do if Kane comes to you just because you brought that up? What are you gonna do if he comes to you and he's just like
ready to fight me? Like father.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. Did you ever do that to your dad?
No, because my dad would still kick my ass. He's got old man strength. He's shorter than me. He would kill me. He would freaking Army Ranger me into the ground and just like snuff me immediately and be like, should have learned.
Was he in the military?
He was in the Army.
Appreciate your service, good sir.
Thank you.
Not you, your dad.
No, that's what I'm saying. To him. Thank you,
Oh yeah,
Dad.
yeah. He would whoop your ass.
Yeah. So Kane comes to me and he goes, hey, Dad, I got a question about God. And I go, I like these questions. You talk to your kids about it, right? And so I go, what's up? And he goes, is it gluttony? Is it like, am I being greedy if like I want to eat like all the time? Like, he goes, I'm hungry. I'm like, bro, you're 15 and a half.
Grown.
You're 6'1" and you're skinny as a rail. Like he's 130 pounds and he's 6'1". And he's like, I want to put muscle on. I'm like, bro,
Harlow's probably 100 pounds.
Eat. Who is?
My youngest is 8.
Yeah. I'm like
9. She's 9.
I'm like, eat.
But she'll be 9 in June.
She's gonna have a growth spurt too.
I know,
she's gonna
for
get tall.
sure.
So I told him, and he goes, is it okay if I have like seconds and stuff? And so I called Jamie. I'm like, dude, when we make spaghetti, we're making
Annie
like,
up.
yeah, we're making like 2 freaking like yeah, absolutely. We're making tacos. We're making double everything.
5 pounds.
And I told him, I said, eat. You don't even have to ask me for like he'll ask me like for thirds. Can I have thirds? Dude, don't ask me. Go eat. And then when you're hungry again and it's in the fridge, go make it yourself. Boom, heat it up. Boom, eat. Like
you, because you're sick of moving your ear thing and just being like, you're sick of moving your gaming. You're sick of moving your headgear and pausing your game. You're like, quit asking me, dude. Jamie, bring 5 pounds of meat home for tacos tonight. We're gonna make food. Quit asking me, dude. I have to pause this every time, and every time I do it, somebody sneaks behind me. And as soon as I unpause it, I'm dead.
It's an online game. I can't pause this.
What, Kane? Yes, eat.
I just eat.
There's peanut butter in there. Shut up.
Make a freaking peanut butter honey sandwich. So I was going to ask you, was there a point where you ever felt guilty for like, because you're a boy that's hungry and growing and this and that?
No, but my mom did tell my grandpa after I left to go to college, like their grocery bill went down by like half. Half, bro. Half.
She just buys you a phone card. Like, here you go, pal.
Went down by half. No, they didn't have cell phones back then.
No, a phone card. Remember, you had to go buy spend like.
No, I had a pager though.
Because
Hit me.
911.
Hit me on my pager.
Now, but yeah. So did you ever was your mom making extra beef stroganoff and extra freaking spaghetti?
I think she was just making extra everything. You know what I ate a shit ton of?
I'd love to hear it.
After I'd get done, I would drink probably a half, not the big jug, but a half of it, a carton of milk a day. And then I'd always beg my sister to make me salsa. She'd make my sister still to this day makes great salsa. So she would make salsa multiple times a week. My mom would always have the stuff for it. And then I'd eat a ton of that, and then with chips. And then my go-to was I had this blue bowl, which was probably quart size.
Was it a ceramic or was it
No,
plastic?
it was glass.
Oh, it was glass. So
Glass.
you knew.
Big glass
This is
bowl.
your dog
This is
bowl.
my goal. Or my bowl. This was my goal. So I would do, of course, we had 5 kids, so we had a ton of money. But I would do a top ramen, bust up all the noodles, add extra water, cook the ramen noodles till it was ready.
This was you.
Me. I would do it every
Okay.
day when I got home from school.
Okay.
Pour the whole ramen with the water and the sauce, well, not sauce, but seasoning, into the big blue bowl. And then I would take one whole sleeve of saltine crackers, crush it, and it would basically turn it into a goulash. And I would eat it every day. And it was the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Was that the bug? Was that the bug when you started learning how to cook
loved
for
it,
yourself?
dude.
Was that your
No, I didn't get a bug to learn how to cook until I was in college. And the reason why I got a bug to learn how to cook, because any downtime I had, I could go to Moscow, Idaho, where U of I is, and there was a Hastings, I think it was called. It's like a Barnes and Noble, essentially, like a bookstore. And I was in there, and my mom was a really good cook. My aunt was a really good baker and cook, and my grandma was all the above. So I've been around it my whole life. But there was this healthy cookbook, and I started looking through it, and there was a picture on each page, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna freaking buy this. And
wow!
I bought it, and then I just started cooking, and then I was and it was a supposedly healthy cookbook. So if you follow the directions exactly, it would tell you what the fat, what the protein, what the carbs, that. It basically broke down your macros for you. But then I was like, okay, but what can my body really do? And so I would train. I quit drinking. For 8 months in college at Wazoo. And so I just not that I was drinking crazy,
Right,
but
still.
just cut it completely
Yeah.
out. And I just trained. So going into my senior year, my college roommate was deep linebacker. One of them was a defensive back, and one of them was a running back, a fullback.
Mm-hmm.
And I was an offensive lineman. And so we went in because we had our testing. We did our testing, our conditioning test, and then they did a BMI on us, so a body fat with calipers. And the strength coach does me, and he goes, "Whoa." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Hold on." And then he does the running back, and he's like, Joey's probably 60 pounds heavier than you and has 1% less body fat than you do.
Really?
And this dude was in good shape. I was
Yeah.
jacked, dude. It was I was 8% body
Now,
fat.
did you ever steroid it or anything like that?
Never. No.
Wow.
But I was 8% body fat. So I was but it's,
That was just
You've heard-
that was just you and your brain going, "Hey, I'm not going to."
I want to see what my body can do. I
Gotcha.
just wanted to learn how to what my body can do. And it was honestly, I probably could have. I don't know. I don't know if I did it right or wrong, but
No, that's good.
Body
That's perfect.
composition
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wise, I think it was great. There was these crackers that I loved. They were called Munchkins or Munch something, but it was sour cream and onion, or you get cheddar, or this and that. And I would literally if it said the serving size was 32, and I knew it was going to be they were small. If I knew there were going to be 18 grams of carbs in it, like not that I was counting that, but I would just do one serving of it. And then I would have a can of tuna instead of mixing it with mayonnaise. I'd mix it with cottage cheese and like spices. And when I went to like our training tables, I would eat protein and salads and like.
Were guys watching you going, hey, what are you making over there? Like, I want to be a part
no,
of that.
No, man, I just went like rogue.
Really?
But I would like. That's when I was like insane though, because I like had a goal and I was going. I like let's go to the NFL, and so I was like,
did you bring that into the NFL? Like, did you do the same thing when you got in
no,
there?
I switched it up. Like, I mean, yeah, of course you're always running and training and doing
Right.
whatever. So like you're always active, and so, but like I remember getting into it with the O line because at the time I was the only senior on the O line because I didn't redshirt, but there were 3 other guys in my class that I came in with that redshirted. So essentially, like we're the same. Like we came in together, but I'm leaving before you, and so I had to step up as a leader, and I was like, we'd get done with a weight workout, and these guys would be like, "All right, we're out of here, like doing this." I said, "No, we're not. We're going to run stadiums," and they're like, "No, we're not, dude." They're like I literally not physically, but like verbally got into it with like guys, and they're like, "What are you trying to do?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm trying to be the best team in this freaking Pac-10." We were the Pac-10 at the time. I was like, "I'm trying to be the best team around. And this is what we're going to do. It starts with us." And these dudes were like, but of course I was clean. These guys were drinking and partying and doing whatever. And I was like, "Nope, let's go, let's go, let's go." And these guys hated me, but we went 10-2. So,
well, that's you guys were couging it 10-2.
yeah, there you go.
We're starting it. Tell me real quick. I'm super curious. I know.
I'm a Pisces and I like long walks on the beach. Is that what you're gonna ask me?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I'm doing. I love you. I want you to know this. I love you. Okay.
Oh, okay. You're gonna drop some heat on me. Okay.
I am letting you know right now that I love you. So I like getting inside your brain. Okay. Your mom.
Yeah.
Great cook. You said that she cooked
Yeah.
Great cook.
Good cook. Really good cook. It's all stemmed from my grandma.
And your grandma?
My grandma, my aunt, and my mom. That's the only 3 ladies in my life. Oh, besides, like, of course, my dad's side. But
right.
Like, my other grandma was a really good cook too.
So because this is what my mom is going to make St. Patrick's Day dinner. She loves cooking from scratch. You know, the soda bread, the freaking corned beef, yeah, all that stuff, right? It's Cabbage. Your nickname, so I was telling the kids, hey, this weekend we're gonna go to my mom's house, and they're like, oh, cool, sweet, or mom and dad's, Papa and Nana's, and they're like, so cool, and then Madden goes, yeah, I got the time off, and then Kane, he's a freshman, he doesn't understand time and all that as much, and he's like, okay, cool, what are we eating? That's his first thing. What are we eating? And Madden goes, dude, it's St. Patrick's Day, bro. He's like, let's go, corned beef and cabbage. Yeah, let's go. He's stoked, right? He's jacked.
Yeah.
Were you the same way where it was like you knew that you're going to go to your grandma's house and you're going to get some, like, what was her meal?
So I would spend like my summers mostly at my grandparents' house. I would just live there throughout the summers. And my grandpa was military, like high up in the military, graduated from West Point, was stationed at Fort Lewis after many stations all over the country as my mom was growing up and whatever. So at 6 a.m. every day, like
you'd be awake?
I'd come downstairs.
Okay. Would they wake you up?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'd just wake up.
Okay.
So my grandparents' house is a tri-level house.
Okay.
And so like my bedroom, there had like not like glass slider doors, but like wicker, like sliding doors, which would go right into the kitchen. So if anybody was up, I would wake up. So my grandma would make me like toast with 2 perfectly like over easy medium eggs. Same thing with my grandpa. And then she would make a lunch. It was a Snickers bar, an apple, and my grandma made the most insane sandwiches that you've ever had.
What are you talking about? Like, what?
I mean, she would like. She always had like fresh romaine. Like I'm talking about bagged stuff. I'm talking about like real deal like hetero main
Okay.
with
Sorry if anyone checked their phone right there. Sorry about that.
well, somebody rang and I ignored.
No, I'm just telling people that are listening.
It's a telemarketer freaking calling me right now.
Okay.
So
Hetero main.
a full hetero main, and then she would like wash it all and then dry it with paper towels and then put it in it so it's always crispy. She would do like a ton of turkey, a ton of mayo,
Dude.
a ton of cheese,
Little
and
pepper,
Grey Poupon.
Oh, bro.
And dude, I'm telling you, like Kevin, like one of my best,
Yeah.
my best friend, like growing up, and he would come over there and he would be like, he's still to this day, like legit, it's like, your grandma's sandwich is, we're insane. She's in heaven now, but like, like your grandma's sandwiches were absolutely, they're insane.
Yeah.
And it was like all like great bread, like.
Okay, nice. So it's basically the lunch aspect. Are you going to go to the dinner aspect with her too, or because you went breakfast, lunch?
I mean, she would do like, you'd name it, like they would do it, but like she had this like barbecued, like she would she was a really good cook, but like I'm not saying like chef type cook, but like as we got older, one thing that I really loved that she would make is she would make like a pulled beef, barbecued beef, and you put it like on a roll and eat it, and it was dynamite.
Mm-hmm. Now, your mom. In fact, so we're going a little long.
My mom would do
Yes.
like twice baked potatoes, which were phenomenal.
So rank them. Is this your number one?
On dinner? Yeah.
What your mom made?
Yeah, of course. I have to go with my mom. But like my grandma was dynamite, and my
Well, that's
aunt.
what I'm saying.
So my aunt Zach's mom is more like a baker. Like she'd make homemade almond roca. She makes the perfect cookies.
So Christmas was just like insane.
Insane. Yeah.
From dessert, from snacks to freaking dinner,
Everything.
everyone bringing all their best stuff.
Absolutely. Always.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going. Sorry. So
What else to say?
well, give me. I would like to know your mom's top.
My mom
three
had
dinners
this. My
that
mom
you would love to.
My mom was really good at cooking stuff. So like, she got really good at like pho, which I don't like, really.
But you liked it then with her or not?
Yeah,
Like,
really. She would get it like the beef cut like super thinly sliced, and make her own broth and do all this stuff, which was dynamite. She had this marinade for like these like steak tip things that she would make, which were really good, that she would grill, and then she'd make like twice baked potatoes, which were unreal. And then she also, not all in the same, like the steak and the twice baked potatoes would be like a meal. And then she did the pho stuff, and then she did like taquitos essentially. So she like ground like the beef, make it like taco meat, and then she would like go flour tortillas, and then she would like, I don't want to say fry them. Well, I guess it would be fry them, but they were never like oily or didn't soak up the grease or anything. Like they were freaking so good. That like she just made you go all the way back to like when we were kids, like nachos, tater tot casserole, like you freaking call it, you name it. Like
so birthday wise, by the way, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't know.
Feb 26th.
Happy birthday. We may have missed
You're a little
it.
late. You're a little late.
I know, but I'm doing it on here on the podcast, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Would you get birthday, like for birthday dinner, would she like, okay, what do you want?
I would always go with the steak with the twice baked potatoes.
Gotcha.
Always.
And would she do like a homemade cake or buy it from the store real quick?
No.
Or?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I totally left that out.
I'm sorry.
Wafer cake. So the chocolate wafers that you can buy,
Yeah.
they're just like probably like 2.5, 3 inch in diameter, just chocolate wafers.
Yeah.
And then she would make her own, like heavy whipping cream, like whipped cream.
Yeah.
And then you layer them, and then you cover the whole thing in whipped cream, and then she'd put it in the fridge for like overnight, and it like kind of that wafer like softens and soaks up. Oh, dude, I'm gonna make it tomorrow.
Wait, were you already planning on that, or is it just talking about right now? You're making it tomorrow.
Yeah, just talking about it right now. I totally forgot about it.
That's good, man.
And I'm also a huge like German chocolate cake guy. I love
a
German
little
chocolate
coconut
cake.
on there, huh?
I love coconut.
Really? Oh, of course. You island guy, big island guy. You go on Survivor. You live there for 40 days, and you'll hate.
Although
coconut.
I will say, the other day I was like shopping. I was like, Oh, fresh coconuts, huh? I'll buy a couple. Bought a couple fresh coconuts. Dude, Castaway and like all the movies you've seen are complete bullshit. Because listen, this is how you do it. I have like a big like cleaver knife, so it's pretty easy to get the milk out of it, like the juice. Excuse me. You like tap on it and spin it. Tap it pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it cracks itself.
Right.
Easy, right? Coconut water comes out. Dynamite is so good. Like, just drank it fresh out of the bowl. Then, to get the coconut out, you have to boil the coconut shell
itself.
It's 2 pieces now. So you boil it in like a little bit of water, and it loosens the coconut from the shell. Then you pop all the coconut out. Then you got to shave off any shell that's on.
So you're telling me it's a little work.
It's a shit ton of
work. No, we're closing it off. We're closing it off.
Piss.
I know, we're closing it off. Then we're going to, okay. Everyone, thanks so much for listening. Had a great time. Drive to Colorado. I'm going to do my shout-out. So give your shout-out, and I'll end it.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs. Hey, Coogan is 10-2. Shout-out to all the Patreons. Thank you so much. Kellen Hall, Hollygraph, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts. I saved that beer for me. Jackson Zidehook, my dashing Jamie Kenny, because she door dashes. Sasha Carey Lynn, Thomas Savageau, Councilman Anthony Wright, Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort, and also Cameron Stratton. Check out your realtor there. He's the man. Thank you very much, guys. Love you. Long episode. For those that made it, you guys are freaking true fans and full buddies, and I hope you joined the NCAA tournament bracket. Even if you don't know anything about it, please do it. The password is FullBuddy2023. It's on ESPN. Love you guys. $50 gift card. I don't know how to end this. I just want to say, love you, love you, love you. Send us questions, send us questions. Listen to the Dad How Do I podcast that I do with my Uncle Rob. Listen to the Garage Night on Friday every night, or every morning. And love you guys.
Let's go another 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes?
Yeah, why not?
That was just. Oh, we're doing bonus. Is this? Wait. Let's pause for a moment. Just for a moment. We're not. But this is that secret song at the end of the CDs way back in the day. We thought, oh, the album's over. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. This is the secret. This is the secret song. Joey, here's the thing, guys. Joey and I, we talk. Usually it's at Lost Beach. Go check it out. Please go visit Lost Beach. But we'll catch up there. Maybe a poker night here or there. But usually it's on the mics here. So you get the real deal conversations when we sit around and chat it up. This is what it is. So, Joey, what's your workout routine right now? Is there one?
Abs come from the kitchen. Abs are made in the kitchen.
That's what they say.
It's true. It is true. That's exactly what I was trying to tell you earlier.
Mm.
But
I remember that.
Well, with my college diet and all that stuff.
Yes, right. That's what you're telling me.
But not a lot, man. You got to walk before you run. So I'm trying to get back into it a little bit.
I can't. I got to walk. I can't run. I can't do anything with this.
How many steps you getting in a day?
Not many. But I'll tell you this:
you're supposed to get 10,000. How many you getting in? You about
10.
10. 8, about 8:15, 8:30, right around there.
I have this ring fitness thing. Close your ring, 500 calories. Since I started
on your phone or whatever.
Since I started it, I haven't finished it. When I was in Vegas walking everywhere, I finally closed my 500 calorie ring. Like it was like one day out of the past like 4 months when it's.
Well, you guys were touring like retirement homes.
Dude, I didn't have any money, man. I'm walking everywhere. But anyway, I was going to tell you this. Let's go back to the Vegas thing. I got the rooms comped. I called him afterwards. I said, hey, could you check out what I did? The guy that set me up with the card, he's like, yeah, let me check. Oh, yeah. We'll give you your $650 back. So he refunded.
All you had to do was pay $650 for a suite?
For 2 nights.
All you had to gamble, though, was $650?
No, I had to gamble more than that.
Oh.
But it was enough to where I raised.
It was 2 nights for $650?
Yeah, $325 each
for a
night.
Suite?
For the freaking Venetian suite. It's a Venetian suite. Every room is a suite.
Oh, okay.
So, but then it's not like the one like the Flamingo that you had way back in the day. You know, same with me. I had that Flamingo one too.
Multiple bedroom, like.
Dude, telling you, dude. But here's the thing. Remember
kitchen.
last year I said I'm not going to Vegas in the spring. Remember I made that vow last
year? Yeah, I do remember that.
spring, March 21st.
You're out?
Not going until July. I'm not. That's summer. Summer at that point, I'll go in summer. I'm not going. I'm sticking to my word. I want to, but
How pissed are you right now? You want me to call Troy and tell him that you'll go with him?
dude, well, I got to work. My bucket list is this. I told Jamie, I said, my bucket list, if I die.
I don't care if I go to Vegas, dude. Like,
No,
it's not.
but
like
during
my
March Madness, would that not be like the most fun? Like, I think it'd be fun during the Super Bowl or at least AFC. I've been there for the AFC NFC Championship. That was fun. I've been there for NASCAR. I've been there, but like March Madness in Vegas
I think
sounds
March Madness in
awesome.
any big city is legit.
Yeah, but you're gambling on the games. Like, that's what would be fun. You got sportsbook galore. You could go all up and down. You could find what the best one, give you the best odds. Oh, that would be so much fun. I'm a spreadsheet guy. I'm an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, because they start tomorrow.
Yes, yeah. That's why I'm trying to get that's why I was trying to get the links out to people. So
I'll do it tonight.
like to you, please.
I'll do it tonight.
But it's not WNBA.
I don't.
Or NCAA.
Jeez, this guy doesn't even know what he's talking about.
You want to go another 10 minutes. What do you want to talk about?
Anything.
Love, life, live.
I think you need to spruce up the podcast room a little bit.
You know, people come in here.
Like the Seahawks banner is just hanging by a thread.
Yeah, I do. I'm almost ready to like wrap up shop and just give this to my kid. Just be like, hey, here's
a bedroom.
Yeah, here's for my daughter who's living in my living room. Be like, because she's already paying rent, right? She's 19.
You're gonna have to put a ring out here because she's gonna be bringing. She could
that's okay.
potentially bring guys.
I'm okay with that. She's got a nice boyfriend. But what I'm saying is like it stays semi warm if you keep that heater going. Like you're decently like
Yeah, I mean,
you could probably sleep in here with
decently good looking.
No, listen, dude. You're like the most rugged, handsome guy I've ever seen. Like if there was a Yellowstone that I was producing, I've never seen Yellowstone. You'd be my Rip, and I don't even know who Rip is. I don't even know who Rip is. Sons of Anarchy.
Appreciate that.
You'd be my freaking whatever that guy was.
Jax.
You'd be my Jax.
Okay.
No, you know what you'd be more? You wouldn't be Jax because the hair now and with the beard. Who's the guy? Spoiler alert! 2008, the guy that was best friends with Jax that eventually got like
starts
beat,
with an R too.
He got beat and killed.
Yeah, his name is.
That's you. I would definitely put you
Yeah,
down
it's
as
on the
that.
tip of my tongue. It starts with an R. I'll think of it.
That's okay, but that's who you are. That's who I would cast you. I'm sorry you got to die, but you would be that. My Jax would be me. I would be Jax.
That show would never have taken off.
And you know what it would be called? Buns of Anarchy. It'd just be me, us, and like
Opie.
Opie, yeah. It'd be us and assless chaps.
I wouldn't be on that show.
It'd be a Bravo.
I wouldn't be on that show.
Buns of Anarchy, and you would be Opie, and I would be Jax.
No. Wouldn't happen. Would not happen.
What's your favorite dramatic show? Is it Yellowstone now?
Yellowstone's up there?
Breaking Bad? Is it
No.
Sons of Anarchy?
Mayor of Kingstown is dynamite.
Dude,
it's about
I gotta
like
see this.
this dude basically went to prison as like he's kind of like as a Aryan Nation type guy,
Okay.
but he's not.
Okay, so this makes more sense. I wouldn't be a part of this.
But now, no. Now he's trying to keep peace in the prisons
Oh.
and in his town. So he's like helping the Crips and the Bloods and the Aryan Nation.
okay.
So he's like the
All right,
peacekeeper and all this stuff.
Gotcha.
But like it's good. It's really good.
Mayor of what?
Kingstown.
Kingstown, based like what type of like year? 1990, 2000s, like
Now.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like now.
Right on.
Maybe a little bit earlier, but yeah.
Right on. Hey, what's your favorite joke? I want to know what your favorite joke is. What you tell? Maybe you tell the kids. Maybe you tell people. Is it a knock joke?
Yeah. Knock knock.
Can I hear it?
Sure.
Okay. So sorry. Say it again. I messed it up. Sorry. I'll tell you one.
Knock knock.
Okay, who's there?
Boo.
Okay, good. Boo hoo.
Why crying?
Why
It's
you
a joke.
crying? This is a joke. So my daughter Jacqueline, she has been telling me for the past 2 years, I love Mom, I like you. I love Mom, but I like you, Dad. And the other day, I spent, we were joking around. In fact, I called her Joke Lynn instead of Jacqueline. Joke Lynn. She loved it. She thought it was hilarious. She's 6 years old, and 6.5, almost 7. And she said, "Dad, I now love you. You've moved from like to love.
I now love you."
Yes, exactly. And so then 2 days go by, and Jamie's brushing Jacqueline's hair, and Jacqueline says, and I'm making fun of Jacqueline's crying, I'm like, oh, it's okay, don't cry about it. And she goes, "Dad, I don't love you anymore. I like you." So for 2 days, I was in the love zone. Now I'm back I got demoted. Back in the like zone. It hurts. It hurts. But her face.
Maybe you should take your headset off at night.
I'm like, wait, what?
What'd you say? I briefly heard. I kind of.
I'm just quiet, please.
Jamie,
brush your hair in another room. I can't hear my guys talking to me about my 6. Who's behind me?
Dude, what's the game called again?
PUBG.
Dude, KP's all over me right now because I'm not holding my point on PUBG right now.
If KP texts Joey and I, we're at an hour 40. Text Joey and I if you've made it this far.
He will.
He will. He does. But one of the things which was hilarious. Sometimes Jacqueline will sleep in our bed. It's like a. She loves Mom, obviously, so she's the retaining wall between me and Jamie. So, and she in the end, she's kicking me in the ribs during the night. But Megan, my 17-year-old, came in. She was out late one night. She's a teenager. She comes in. She goes, "Hey," she starts telling us about her night, telling us about what's going on, and we all wanted to sleep. And Jacqueline says, "Megan, knock knock." Like interrupts Megan mid, and Megan goes, "Who's there?" And she goes, "Head." And Megan goes, "Head who?" And then Jacqueline, who's 6.5, goes, "Head out of here." so then and we laughed. Megan ended up leaving. She's like, we laughed. Like, okay, all right, we're all gonna go to sleep. So from now on, what it's been is if someone's like talking to like me, talking too long, or it's like, "Hey, knock knock, who's their head?" Oh, we know. Okay, our time's up. We gotta get out of here. So
anyways, knock knock.
Who's there?
Head.
Do you want to end it like that?
Yeah.
Head who?
Out of here.
All right, that's it. That was our free song. Have a great week, everyone. Enjoy your lives.
Free song.
What's the hidden song? Remember the CD?
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, you go. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week.
Thank you.
And then go 10-2, Couging it.
Go Cougs. Women's Cougs are gonna go all the way.
I'm in. Set me up the group. I'll play the women's NCAA bracket.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, bye.
You can do it.
Enjoy your lives.
Peace.
Hollerin of Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.